Ice or heat? What should we do? When we leave your office, what should we do, Doc? Should we ice them? Should we heat them? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes on? Should we put them in an ice bath all night?
This is what I hear every single day. Frantic parents. Do we ice? Do we heat? What do we do when we leave here, Doc? So that's what we're going to talk about. I figured, why not blog about something that I hear every day? So clearly, a lot of people have this question. At the end of the day, ice versus heat versus ice, and how many minutes of this and this and that, it's not going to kill anybody either way. My rule of thumb. So we have our acute. First 3 days, first 72 hours of whatever happened to you, whether it's a sprain or a strain, muscle tear, muscle pull, spasm, cramp, whatever happened to you within the first 3 days, we're talking acute, okay? And acute is, we're not talking about that boy that you like. We're not talking about anything like that, okay? We're talking about acute. First 72 hours, ice. Now when we talk about chronic, we're talking about stuff that's been going on for over 6 weeks, something that you've been dealing with for the past 3 years, that old high school injury, and you're like 50 something now, which is still young. For the chronic, you want to use heat. You're dealing with ice. We want to ice for about 20 minutes at a time, every 2 of your waking hours. Okay? Now we're dealing with heat. There's really no rule of thumb for heat because there's so many forms of it. So it's really not that deep. So I'm really not going to give you a rule for the heat thing, okay?
So there's a deer, and he's in a forest, and he's running from his predator, a bear. Bears eat deer, right? So he's running from a bear, and he's scared, and he's fearful for his life. This could be it. So he runs. So this guy's turning on the burners. He's running as fast as he's ever run in his entire life. He's jumping over stuff. He's running around things. He's jumping over other deer. He's moving. This guy's burning, and he gets away. He's free. He's alive. He's gonna live.
You can calm down now. He's gonna be okay. Now he's exhausted. This guy is spent. He's never run like this in his life. Adrenaline, everything's spent. Dehydrated. So what's he gonna do? He finds a pond. He wants to replenish, get his electrolytes. So he's at the pond, right? And he's ready to get a refreshing drink of water. And you would think that he would just step right there to the surface or to the shallow and just lap there, but he doesn't. He actually steps deep into the water, deep into the water, and he's covered up all the way up to where all his joints are covered up in cold, refreshing water. And so rather than just drink and hydrate himself, he's actually icing his joints. That's nature's way of icing his joint. So even the animal was smart enough to ice himself after strenuous activity, like running for your life. So when we do our strenuous activity, or we're on the track and we're running for our lives, or we're on the football field running for our lives, or wherever it is that we're running for our lives and causing strenuous activity to our joints and muscles and bones, ice is the way to go. Cold is the way to go. We could just take the example from nature's deer. Long story short, rule of thumb. Acute, post-activity, ice. The other rule of thumb, chronic, maybe you're just old. Heat. One more thing, protect your skin, okay? Put a layer, a sheet, a towel, a paper towel. Just put something in between the heating or cooling agent and your skin. Just want to protect my family. All right, until next week, stay strong, Beach.